up, Royals? Welcome back to my channel. I'm yours truly, King Chris. Try Tuesday has been canceled, but guess what? We're bringing a new segment to the channel, The Conversation. What is The Conversation? The Conversation is the random thoughts in my head, and we're going to turn it into The Conversation. It's the news stories. We're talking about whatever we want to talk about. Royals, please make certain that you subscribe, like, share, thumbs up, ring the bell so that you can keep up to date to all of my videos as I upload them. I hope this video finds you in a positive place, a positive space. You're great, you're doing well, you're feeling great. If not, Royals, please do not. Royals, don't do it. Nobody else's day up. Just don't do it. Get into this. What is the king drinking? I am drinking Barefoot Cabernet Sauvignon Rich Blend. That's what I am drinking. Baby, I pulled out the red wine tonight. I pulled out the red wine tonight. Royals, please make certain that you subscribe, like, share, thumbs up, and ring the bell so that you can keep up to date to all these downloads and this handsome, good-looking Southern boy. Yes. So let's get into this. We're going to talk about Andrew Gillum. Who is Andrew Gillum? Well, if you're from Florida, you know who I'm talking about, okay? He ran for governor. He was the mayor. Everyone says that he had a potential of being like an Obama, the next black president. Royals, come just a little closer. Leave that alone. He was a great president. It'll be a while before we get another one of those, right? Andrew Gillum, baby, let's get into this, honey. He wants the black people vote. He marries a black woman, and he has black kids. Yes, and he has black kids, Royal. Honey, well, this weekend, Andrew Gillum was found in a Miami hotel, or let's just say a hotel in Florida. Honey, he was drunk. He was passed out. He was in there with an escort. He was in there with an old white man escort. Yes. Baby, they found meth in the room. They rushed this escort / nurse to the ER. They let him go while they investigate. He returned home. Baby, he was in that room just like, enjoying the meth. Talking about he was drunk. Talking about he was drunk. Baby, live your truth. Because if you're not living your truth, it's going to come out eventually. The world would know. So he was in the hotel with this white man. The white man was rushed to the hospital to believe to be over an overdose. The white man got to the hospital. He released his statement, and he said that Andrew said he was there for a wedding, but he was not, baby. He was a paid escort. He was a paid escort, okay? He was paid, and he said he was not. Andrew says that he never used any type of drugs. He apologized to the Florida people for his movement. What was your movement down low, brother? What? Was that your movement? So they did not arrest him. They did not arrest him, but he did check himself into a rehab over the weekend. And guess what? He asked for privacy. Baby, you didn't give your wife no privacy when you was creeping around here at night in the dark with all these white men. With all these white men. He said he was going to be on the down low, but he was going to keep it between him and the white man so that it wouldn't get out, but it did. Now, we're going to keep moving right along. We're going to move right along, which this is a story that has been trading on the internet that you probably already know about. This Jane Whitfield of Indianapolis, baby, she walked in on a man that tongued her all in that, you know what I'm talking about. Yes. Okay, so she was there doing some type of business deal with him, or they were talking business, so she left. She got back into her vehicle, and as she was driving, she realized that she forgot one of her cell phones, because she had two. So she called, nobody answered, so she decided to turn around and go get her cell phone. Honey, look, she nobody come to the door, right? So she says someone told her to touch the door and see if the door was unlocked. So that's what she did. She opened that door up, baby. And when she opened that door up, honey, she caught them in a compromised position. Honey, he was with his so-called cousin. He had his so-called cousin bend over. She said, honey, he was hitting the booch. Something like that. But honey, they was getting it. They didn't hear that phone because they was feeling it. Yeah, they was feeling it. So this old messy hood rat chick, she blackmails them for, I believe, about $5,000. They didn't come up with the $5,000. Check this out. So she's like, if they could drive a $50,000 car, they can afford to give her $5,000. But I don't even think the $5,000 would be enough for this messy Jane. It just would have been enough. She would have kept on going and going. So she blackmailed them. She gave them like a certain time to turn the money into her, and if they did not turn the money into them, she said that, you know, she was going to publicize what she saw. She goes on Facebook and she talking about this is real, these niggas out here being on the down low, these niggas doing that. I let this nigga eat me out a couple years ago and look now. That's what she said. So they didn't come through. So she decided to post his picture and I believe she said his name on the website. Baby, let me tell you something. Honey, let me tell you something. Leave these bisexual and gay people alone because, baby, they not playing. They not playing. You know, they put it up. They real. They real about their down low. They real about their down low mess. So she got shot at a red light and she died. Now, no human being should take anyone's life. No human being should never decide to take anyone's life. And we're not even sure that the suspect, which is the guy, even did the slaying and the killing of her because she was so messy. And they said, like, she had it out with a lot of people. She had done been shot several times before. And even in the video, she mentions, you know, I talk, I don't say much until I get to my car and I get next to my gun. But anyway, so we're not even sure that the suspects did, but we know that she was murdered. But the thing is, baby, don't bring a knife to a gunfight. She blackmailed, and so when she blackmailed him, this was the percussion. Sometimes we make decisions that is just not healthy choices. Baby, learn to keep that mouth closed. And then she said they were friends, so you would go out and blast this man like that. So, I mean, and she ends up dead. God bless her soul. God bless her family. But it was a dangerous game she was playing, so she got what she got. It's just simple like that. It's just simple like that. You should have never went out there blackmailing this man. You should have kept your mouth closed. If you want to tell the story, you should have told it on the low and move on. Simple as that. Now, we're going to go to Michigan. We're going to go to Michigan. Baby, let me tell you, it's real out there in these streets. It's real. Keep your mouth closed. Stay away from people. If you want me on down low, learn how to live your truth. Because that's what it's about. Live your truth so that you can be happy with inside yourself. Devon Robinson of Michigan, I believe Detroit. So this case took place, I believe in 2018. He was accused of murdering 2 gay guys and a transsexual. A transsexual that he met at a local gas station, and they had a party, and they invited him back to the party. Baby, he shows up. This whole entire story is just messy, and it's sad, and it's embarrassing. So he shows up at the party, and the gay guys in the party, they started talking. They was like, yeah, you know what, he's down, he's with it. So, baby, they take him up them good old wooden stairs. They take him up in them good old wooden stairs, baby. Yes. And fellatios are performed in the dark. Fellatios, baby, are performed in the dark. So he gets what he gets. You know, they do what they do. He's having a good time. Obviously, maybe he wasn't too, like, sure of his sexuality. I'm not sure. We're just going to keep moving right along with this story, okay? So this man leaves the party and he mentioned some place that he ejaculated like 3 times, and they're all talking about it. They're all laughing. And so he leaves. He exchanged numbers with the transgender lady. And so when he changed numbers with her, he's like, yeah, y'all see me again. So I believe like 30 minutes or an hour or so went by and came back, baby. And somebody, boom, 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 baby, they shot it up. They shot it up. Yes, he came back, he shot it up, and he murdered and killed 3 people in that house. And I believe it was maybe like 2 counts of attempted murder in the house. So they're in trial. The video surveillance of this trial was really crazy because you really could not see clear who was the perpetrator in this case. And then the prosecutor had a very circumstance case. But when I tell you, honey, this lady brought the case and she brought justice. She used what she had. I mean, it was it was pretty obvious. I think that he probably did the crime, but he covered it up really good. And it was the phone conversations that he had with his mother, I believe, when he was in jail, that pretty much got him convicted, because the case was it was circumstance case. She had no hard evidence because the videos were dark, you couldn't see it. And then she enters the gun into evidence, but it was not the gun that was found in the 2 deceased victims. That it was not that gun, because the projectile in that gun it was not the same of the gun that they found on the defendant at that time. So the prosecution did a wonderful job, and so he got convicted of guilty of all charges that was on that indictment. So I mean, I really do believe that he did it. He covered it up really well. The case was a circumstance, but when she got up there, she did exactly what she was trained to do in law school. She was. I mean, she was phenomenal. So the young man, sentencing, I believe, is scheduled for April the 13th. So we'll revisit that around that time to see exactly what he gets for sentencing. So all these stories that we talked about tonight is all based on bisexual download things. Please just live your truth. Be you. If you like a little booty, you like to bend them over. Or if you like to get bent over, Andrew, just be truthful about what you do. And learn, people, whatever you do in the dark will always come to light. That's for sure. That's a sure thing. That is a for sure thing. Whatever you do will always come to light. I don't know what's going to become of Andrew. He entered himself into rehab. And when he entered himself in rehab, he made a statement. He apologized. And he says that he assured everyone that he never used any type of drugs. He was intoxicated. I don't know whether the man used drugs or not, but the thing about it is we know what took place in that hotel room. It probably was homosexual business. Homosexual paid business. Give me my money. Give me my money. Yes. Give it to me, bro. And his escort made it very clear that he was not there for a wedding. He was there to entertain. He was there to turn up. And also it's saying that, baby, if you're going to blackmail a person, please you make sure that you are doing what you're doing and you have covered all grounds. These people are not playing out here no more these days. They're not playing with you. Learn to keep your mouth closed. And also, for Devon, I mean, he was an 18-year-old young man when this happened. Now he's 19. I believe that he just was probably curious. He probably was interested. I don't think that he probably did it. Maybe he did it a couple times before. Hell, I don't know, Royals. But the thing is, you done did it. And it was made clear in the trial that he ejaculated 3 times in these people's mouth. That was the most embarrassing thing, I think, for him, and also for the people that took the stand and they talked about it. That was very embarrassing. But hey, If you do it in the dark, baby, it's going to come to the light. I don't know whether it was just a mental thing that really messed him up at the end and he went back there and he shot them. But I really believe that it was more of a download thing and he just did not want, he just really did not want that to get out. So he was like, what I got to do? Boom, boom, boom. Hey, boom, boom, boom. So, you know, that's what he felt that he had to do. But now he's going to pay for what he did. The prosecution team, once again, I'd say this young lady, she did an extraordinary job with circumstance evidence. It was evident that he probably came back and do it, but she just really never could prove it with the evidence, but she did without a reasonable doubt because they came back with a guilty verdict. Royals. Be true to yourself so that you can be happy and so that you can love yourself, because how in the hell can you love somebody else if you can't be true within yourself? If you want to be homosexual, you want to be bisexual, whatever it is, just be that. Just be that. Accept yourself for who you are. Accept your life for what it is. It's just simple as that. It's just simple as that. This world is just getting crazier and crazier and crazier because of all these download things, and people are just not sure about their sexuality. They want to play. They want to live two different lives, baby. I think, honey, have you ever heard of schizo? Some of these people are just schizo when it comes to certain issues in their life. They're just totally two different people. For Andrew, I wish him the best. I wish while he's in drug rehab that he comes to some conclusion that he may like men, and him and his wife deals with that however they deal with it. Jane, I feel real sorry for her family, but just learn, when you blackmail someone, it's like bringing a knife to a fire fight, a gun fight. So just whatever happens, whatever happens. And I really think they said like she had some other things going on with her. She got into it with someone before, as I said before. I'm not going to be redundant with that. But hey, we don't know. She lived a shiesty life, so slightly things happen. That's what it is. Devon was just not sure, I believe, about who he was or what he liked, or he was embarrassed because he didn't want the story to get out, but it did. And I really do believe that this young man came back. He was dressed in all black and fired it up like it was 4th of July. But hey, it is what it is. So now he got to face the consequences. So I hope you enjoyed this news time with me. Oh, let's go ahead and talk about Nene and Kenya on Atlanta Housewives. I'm just so over it. I'm so over Nene and Kenya and Cynthia. Nene and Kenya need to go ahead and duke it out and move on with this storyline. Cynthia is just a weak person, and whatever someone tells her, she pretty much goes with the flow. So her and Kenya got into it. Well, she told Kenya that she didn't appreciate Kenya saying some things that she said to her about her new wine business. But she only said that after Portia and the other lady, I can't recall her name right now, but the other lady came into the room and talked to Cynthia. Then she addressed Kenya with that. Honey, Cynthia's just looking for a check like we all are. Hey, money, 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 money. Yes. I mean, hey, it is what it is. And Cynthia also, honey, I believe that this marriage with this guy is just a sham, honey. She just want to be married. Kenya, with the nose ring man, with the nose man ring in his nose, just never really loved her the way that she wanted to be loved. She wanted to and get a baby in that stomach, and that's what she did. And now she gets the consequences of it, of this gentleman don't want to be with her. I mean, you know, it is what it is. But Royals, thank you so much for joining me. I love you guys. Please make certain that you subscribe, like, share. You put those thumbs up so that you can get up to date to all of my videos, Royals. Yes, please do. This is a new addition to our channel. We will be doing the conversation. Like I told you, I'm being consistent with you, so please make certain that you're subscribing, like, and share. thumbs up and you're ringing the bell so that we can keep up to date with all our videos. Please make certain that you drop down low in the comment box and tell me what you think about this new chapter or this new section in our YouTube channel. It's The Conversation. Let me know. And email me about some things that y'all want to talk about. Email me about some things that happen in the news that I may not know about because I'm somewhere, laid out with this bottle of wine. I'm feeling good. I'm turned up. And how can you do that? At King Chris World Mail, put that dot in that com to it and send me what you want to talk about. It's simple as that. Royals, thank y'all guys so much. And in the wake of this coronavirus, wash your hands, wash your ass, keep your hands out of your face, and you'll be all right. You'll be all right. If it's your destiny, you're going to get it. Live your life. Hey, that's what it is. That's what it is. But thank you guys so much for joining me. Honey, I'm finna go finish getting right. I'm going to give this mattress somebody and this pillow some head. Yes, Royal. Yes, because guess what? I'm living my truth about what I'm about to do. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Royals, thank you guys so much for joining me. I love y'all. Please stay safe out there. Please remember, Royals, please remember, stay up, never down. Your haters are your necessaries. Yes, they are. Your haters are your necessaries. Royals, until we meet again, may God bless. Stay safe.